Oh, hi there, and welcome back to Minecraft. I'm here on the NH13 server, and as you can see, I'm once again at Swashbucklers Bay. Now, this area around here is starting to come on quite well. It's looking quite good. It's got all the people and the bits going on. But what I really want to do is we've got an area over there that's a little bit quiet. So I think we might start doing some work over there today. Okay, so at present we don't have a lot on this side of the town, but what we do have is this chicken coop. So that's leading me to think that what we could probably do around this area is continue the trend of the animals and maybe have like a pigsty somewhere around here. Now, I'm reluctant to build anything too tall in front of that, just because I want people to see it from up there. So I'm thinking, if we could build it sort of down here, that would probably work quite well. And a material that I always think is good for the floor of a pigsty is podzol, but I don't have any. What I do have, though, is some spruce saplings and some bone meal. So if we just force that to grow, if possible, please. There we go. And we have some podzol now. So obviously I'm going to have to get rid of that tree now, but that's fine because I can need some wood to build out of. But I now have probably enough podzol to do the job. So let's get rid of the tree. You don't need to watch that. And back to you in a second. Right, so I actually put a second spruce tree in here just to spread the podzol around a little bit more. Because I think it was just a little bit too small area. So I've done that. I need to now start walling it off because I want to try and keep with the theme of that one. So I want stone walls. How did that horse get in there? Anyway, stone walls with a gate in the front, and then I'm going to have some sort of structure in here for the pigs to have some protection against the weather. So if we maybe do a wall like this, I might have to change the land around the outside. I don't know, something like that. I don't mind. I'd actually quite like it, the fact that some of the podzol goes on the outside and some of it, the grass on the inside, because that's realistic, or more realistic as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, let me just stick some more of these down, and then we'll look at doing some sort of structure in here for them. And obviously, we've got to find the pigs. Change of plan again. Obviously, we've flattened this out now. I think it actually looks a lot better like that. I originally was going to do it on multiple levels, but I just don't like the way the walls look when they go up and down. Probably got an example now, but yeah, I think it'll look better flat. So we need some sort of structure for the little piggies to go when it rains and they want to be safe. So I'm thinking if we just take out, these blocks here, and then replace them with regular stone. Oh, hello. I'll get that back, please. Regular stone, something like that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Pop that back in there. And then if we raise this up, I don't know, 2 blocks as a house, and we'll put some windows or something in there so they've got some air or something, but something along the lines of that. And then if we were to, basically I want this to be open. Maybe make that bigger, Yeah, maybe I'll come out one more, and then I want a stone wall going up there, and then we'll put a roof on it. So yeah, let me just do that. Right, so that is the structure finished. I did experiment with the pitch roof. First of all, I really didn't like that, so I went for a flat roof, and I also tried going one higher. Again, I didn't really feel like it fit the right place. At the end of the day, it's just going to be pigs here. They're not going to be built an amazing house. They're just going to live in essentially a pigsty. So that is essentially all that they're going to get. They are going to need a trough though. So we've got some cauldrons here. So if we just pop them down, and then some water, we've got plenty of places for the piggies to drink out of. So that's all good. They're going to like that. Do need to go find some pigs. Now I know there's some way over there. So I think I need to head over there, grab some carrots, and then look at bringing them back. All I need is 2, and I can get the rest from there. So let's do that. Well, they were closer than I thought. Obviously, we're only here. I mean, you can, if we've got one here, we've got another one up here. Come on, fella. You can see the pirate district already, so we're actually not that far away. If you follow me, I'm going to get your mate, and then we're going to put you, both of you, into your new home. Come on. Well, we're safe and sound back, and there are now 4 piggies in there. But I think this needs something else. Okay then, well we've added some dead bushes, and that kind of finish it off, I think. Not going to do a great deal more than that because, quite frankly, it is a pigsty and it's not supposed to look really nice. I've added a chest here which has got the carrots for feeding them, so we'll breed some more later. And as you can see, we've got some saddles and some carrots on sticks. Now, obviously, this is a amusement park and it's pointless having pigs without having a pig race. So we'll come probably to that in another video. What I'd like to do first, however, is build a house next to this where the pig farmer is going to live. So I think I might need to flatten this land out a little bit and maybe raise it up a bit so it's a bit higher than that, but it certainly wants to be flat so I can get a blueprint. So let me do that and I'll come back to you in a moment and then we'll get that sorted. Okay, the basic outline is now in place, and what I've done is actually pushed the pigsty back a little bit so they've got a bit more room. The wall originally went down this line here, so we've given them sort of essentially 2 extra blocks of space, so they're really happy. Yeah, so we've got a bit of a space up here. Flattened it all out so it's all the same level, and started with the corner bits as I always try to. This time we're looking at putting the bricks on the inside, we're leaving the corners on the outside, very similar to a build that we did over there. But yeah, it's going to be a bit like this. So what I probably need to do is just hammer this up. What I tend to do is just fill in all the blocks first of all, and then once it's done, take out for windows. So that's what I will do. So just whack all them in, and then I think it's probably going to just be one floor. That was wrong. Just the one floor. I don't think I'm going to do multiple levels on this one, just because it's quite tall anyway. Oh, I need to get through there. Thank you. So yeah, I think I'm going to put this up a level and then look at spacing for some windows and really focus on the roof. The floor is going to be very basic. It's probably going to be stone or wood. I don't know yet, but yeah, the roof is what makes or breaks builds in my opinion. But yeah, I'll see you in a second. Okay, well it's starting to look a bit more like a structure, but it's still a long way off from looking like a home. So we've obviously got the windows in. Just tried to evenly distribute them. To be honest, I want them to look good on the inside and the outside. I mean, on the inside it would look good to put a couple here, but there's a pillar behind this one, so it's not going to look good from the outside. So we're going to avoid that. But I think we've got a good placement there. If we do something along the lines of this, all the way along round the outside. I'm going to fall down a second. Yeah. Something like that. That just adds a little bit more depth to it. We will probably look at, I mean, obviously we need to put doors in. We need a bit of a walkway up here as well. So we'll obviously terraform that slightly. I think that looks alright. Might put that around the rest of it and see how it looks. And then look at going up for the roof. No, but it's not going to be a flat roof. There's going to be a pitch to it. So I'll play around with that as well. Right, so I'm just experimenting with a few things. Obviously, I've pushed the oak logs up a bit, and I've put some spruce stairs going up and some planks along the side. I quite like that part. I'm not sure whether to go for oak wood or continue the stone up there. I think on the outside it actually looks better with the oak, but when we go inside, I'm not really sure. Obviously, I've gone for oak floor. I'm just not sure about that. So what I'm probably going to do is have a little play with it as it is. Put a roof on and then see how it looks once it's done. Might switch this out for stone or switch it out for oak, I'm not sure. The front, to be honest, is actually probably one of the most boring side. If you come from this side, it looks a lot more interesting. Obviously, that block there was one single block, so I couldn't put a staircase in there, so I think I'll probably get away with that, not sure. But it's certainly more interesting this side. But what I want to do now is actually start trying to put a roof on top. So these blocks are just temporary while I get up here, but I'm thinking we'll have a combination of stairs from oak and spruce, and it'll be probably starting from these angles. I'm not sure whether to go, again, it'd be an experiment. I think, whether to, because what I've done on the pavilion, which I thought was quite good, is have the corners being different shade to the rest of it, so maybe give that a whirl, so sort of go up. But yeah, I need to play around, have a little play, and come back to you in a moment. After numerous attempts, I think I've finally got a roof that I'm happy with the way it looks. And even still, I'm not 100% sure. As you can see, we've left the oak wood going up instead of the stone. That looked a lot better in the long run. I did try it with the stone, just didn't like it. also changed where the spruce line was originally. It went across there, obviously, but changed it just because, I don't know, it just made it a bit more interesting shape, and quite like that. I've sort of replicated that around, oh, forget those bits of stone there, that's just me not cleaning up to myself. I've replicated that on this side as well, obviously on a smaller scale. And if we come round here, we can see, let me just jump up. You can see how the roof, there's a hole in the roof. Okay, I can fix that. Yeah, we've got the two bits of roof connecting together. I think that actually looks quite good altogether. I really like that. But there's a few other little bits I want to do. Just want to go around and just take the odd stone out and replace it with some cracked, just to add a bit more to it. Maybe break the odd bit of oak and put, you know, staircase or something there, just to sort of change it up. So I'm going to have a quick play with that, and then I'll come back to you in a moment. Right, well, that feels better already. What I've done there, obviously, I've added the stone, broken, whatever it's called, the cracked stone bricks around on, well, a little bit on every side, to be honest. But what I like here is that if I can get up there, on a few of these sides, I've gone and put a couple of staircases, sort of, well, like this. So, oh, not like that. So a staircase up and then a staircase down, just to give it an effect like as with a window tack. So they border the windows up. So I've done that a few places around there and just made it sort of, I don't know, just a bit more shape. I'm really liking the look of this. I'm trying to get a good angle for you guys, but I probably will get some pictures and I'll stick them all over social media for it anyway. We'll have a look at this house a bit later on because we're not quite done here. What we want to do, probably in the next episode now, I need to get the paths and stuff going down here, but obviously we're talking about having a pig race, so we need to make a track for that. So I'm going to incorporate the track with the path and do it all together. So yeah, I think that's a job for the next episode, but unfortunately that's all we've got time for today. So if you enjoyed this, please give it a big like and a thumbs up on the video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, and obviously tell your friends about it too, because if you like it, there's a good chance they will too. But as always, I've been Geeky Gamer, you've been awesome, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.